As we should know by now, Genshin Impact is not a perfect game. It has problems here, it has problems there, but there's one really big problem inside of Genshin Impact, and I would say this is the biggest problem, and it involves the new players coming into the game. They can't upgrade their new characters. You spend money, you get a character like Yae Miko or Ayato, they can't upgrade them. They just started the game. They're stuck in Mondstadt. They have to go through Mondstadt story quest. Then they gotta go through freaking Liyue story quest. Then they gotta go through Inazuma. They gotta do so much just to get there. And they can't upgrade their characters. That's a huge problem. Imagine starting a game and it's like the whole game revolves around getting characters. But now you can't upgrade them, get their potential so that you can progress through the game with them. That's just horrible. You don't want that. Why would you even want to play? It's either you're gonna be like, I don't want to play, or it's going to be forever before you use the character, or you're going to burn yourself out going through all that content just to be able to get the materials to upgrade that new character. So that's the problem. And I did some thinking, how can we solve this problem, right? Because we want new players coming into Genshin Impact. This game is so good, and it's going to be even better when all the regions are available. We want new players. But if this is deterring players from coming in, it's got to get fixed, right, Hoyoverse? So I was thinking of some possible solutions, and what came to mind is that there actually is something in the game that you can do to get some of these materials that are locked behind regions, and that's through co-op mode. If your world level is equal to someone else's world level who has the new region, or let's just say Inazuma for this case, let's say they have Inazuma unlocked and you don't, you can actually co-op with them and take down enemies in Inazuma, get their loot. Same thing with domains. You can do the domains, get the loot from there, or even the boss fights and get the loot. That is currently the only way you can get these regional locked items to upgrade your new characters. And it's going to be even harder when more regions come by, because when new regions come, people are going to be higher AR levels and the new players are just going to be like, well, fuck, can't upgrade my character. What a waste of money that was. So I have 4 solutions. My first solution to this is have like a traveling merchant sort of guy, like Lieben from the Marvelous Merchandise event, could be his relative or something. And that guy, he'll trade equivalent materials of one region for another region's materials. And or if you don't have materials that you can trade, it could be for a hefty Mora cost as well. An example would be like Fatui or Treasure Hoarder insignias for Ronin handguards, or even region-based plants for other region-based plants, you know? And if you don't have anything to trade, you just use your Mora. It's tough, but it's probably the Mihoyo thing to do. To add on to this idea, we can add like a loyalty program where consecutive purchases gives you a discount in the amount of materials or Mora traded for the material that you want. Or we can also add a new passive talent to new characters who are good with commerce. Some existing ones would be like Ningguang and Xingqiu, and they'll be able to trade and maybe get you some extra rewards, just similar to how Sucrose, Albedo, all those characters work at the Alchemy station. My second solution is to have random domains pop up in each region that'll have mobs from whatever region the domain is inspired by. For example, in Mondstadt, an Inazuma domain will appear, which you can complete, and the mobs inside, which are from Inazuma, will obviously drop their materials. Also inside the domain, there could be overworld materials from that specific region, such as like Naku weeds or freaking Sakura blooms. To access these domains, it could act as like a random world quest, just like the freaking Dr. Livingstone thing by Venti's Tree, or as a daily quest, right? Because we need more of those. Those are kind of tedious. Or maybe it could be locked behind resin, which sucks, but that's just how Genshin works. Another solution that I have would be using the alchemy table to convert certain materials into other materials. So for example, we can have a regional plant to a regional plant, being dandelion seeds to like sakura blooms, because those are both pretty hard to get in their respective regions. And the way you would do that is using some Mora and either Dust of Azoth or Dream Solvent or some new material converting item. So yeah, that's all my ideas. I don't have any more. I'm gonna constantly think of these, but these are my 3 best ideas so far. If you have any more ideas, leave them in the comments below. Tell me what you think of this issue, and leave a like so more people become aware of this issue. Also, drop a subscribe because, you know, shameless plug. Anyways, that's gonna be all for me. Peace out.